Okay, everyone, standing by with the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, the Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. We're going to talk about your upcoming match next week with Colt Boom Boom Cabana for this, the 10 pounds of gold. Now, you've done many, many despicable things to this man, and you've known him for so long. Your thoughts going into the matchup?
Despicable, huh?
I'd say.
That's a matter of opinion, isn't it, David Marquez? One man's trash is what? Another man's treasure. What we've done, simply put, is play the game. And Colt Cabana, you said it best. Known him for years. If I'm being pointed, and a matter of fact, nearly half of our lives we've been intertwined in some way. And that's come to Hollywood. And we're only a week away, David Marquez. Despicable? You see nothing yet.
Okay, let's go back a few weeks here. What urged you to go as far as to throw fire in a man's face?
You didn't like that, huh?
No, I was standing right there.
You're lucky you didn't catch on fire.
That's true.
See, you wouldn't have any concept of what you're supposed to do when you're in that danger zone. Think of it from my perspective. I know you want to get on the bandwagon and be a glad-hander and hand Colt Cabana the World's Heavyweight Championship. I know these people want the same thing. Put yourself in another man's shoes. Here's somebody I've known since I'm 17 years old. Rival high school football teams. Watched him break into professional wrestling and excel because he's a great athlete, because he's a great wrestler, because he knows what he's doing. Watched him take his trade all over the world and been fortunate enough to see him progress, see him become a professional, see him become successful, see him come to Hollywood. See, this is where the thing gets changed. This is where the script gets flipped. This is where my problem with Colt Cabana happens. You don't go in another man's backyard and start digging holes. Would you? If I came to your house and started pitching my tent in your backyard, that would bother you a little bit. Now you'd think after 15 years of knowing somebody, there'd be 1 ounce, that small amount of respect. I got none of that. None of that from Colt Cabana. In his first appearance on his television program, he told every single person at home that he was here to become the heavyweight champion of the world. 15 years. Gone with one humongous slap in the face. Now you want to question me. You want to ask me why I've done the things I've done. One word. Betrayal. Betrayal. Think about it.
All right, I will do that. I will think about that. What I wanted to also bring up, the people who have been following your career as World's Heavyweight Champion, 3 times now, the World's Heavyweight Champion. The first time around against Brent Albright in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. And then it happened down in Mexico City. You lost the belt to Blue Demon Jr. Then you picked it back up. And you lost it again. But now you're the reigning champion. Where do you put Colt Cabana in with all of those qualified champions of the past? Where does he fit? Have you done any additional training or anything above and beyond for Colt Cabana?
I wouldn't tell you what training I did, even if I did any training, David Marquez. Am I an idiot? You obviously are asking that question. As far as where I'd put Colt Cabana on the pecking order, at the top. I had a hand, a small hand, in what this man has become in professional wrestling. And for that, I'll always be proud. Now, it'd be easy to be cliche and say that, I taught him some things, but I teach him everything. And I'll never take credit for completely training him, but I've watched him. And I know in certain aspects in our business, I've rubbed up on him a little bit. Because of that, Colt Cabana, he sits in a place, let's face facts. Brent Albright didn't know me. Blue Demon Jr. didn't know me. I'd be a fool and a liar if I sat here today and said Colt Cabana doesn't know me, because he does. That would put me in a significant disadvantage, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Or a huge advantage, because the likewise can be said for him. There's nothing he's going to do in the ring that I don't know. Now, you don't become 3 times heavyweight champion of the world if you're not prepared. And believe me, Cabana, I'm prepared.
So does he have a chance leaving that next week?
I could fall on the stairs tomorrow morning and be dead, David Marquez. Every dog has a day. Every man that gets in the ring has a chance. That's why the National Wrestling Alliance is so great. On any given day, anybody can get in the ring, anybody can rise, anybody can fall. the great ones, and you're looking at one, rise more than they fall. Now, I've stacked the deck against Cabana the only way I know how. This man, and if I'm going to give any credit, you've risen. You've fought. You've laid it all on the line. You've come back every single time. Hospital beds, ambulance rides, scars, injuries. You got a week to think about all of it coming to a head. You've got 7 days, Colt Cabana. 7 long days. I also have those 7 days. Are you willing to dig as low as I am? The answer to that's no, David Marquez, he's not. In front of the eyes of the wrestling world, Colt Cabana, you have the opportunity, which I don't think you deserve, but I am not the signal caller in the National Wrestling Alliance. If Bob Trowbridge, the executive board of the National Wrestling Alliance, says I must defend, then defend I must. Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor darkened night, David Marquez, nor tables, nor fireballs. 7 days. 7 days.
7 days indeed. So, folks, we hope you join us next week right here on NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood for that big World's Heavyweight Championship match. The champ, the Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, meets Colt Boom Boom Cabana.